Facts First presents This Is Why AEW is Better Than WWE.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman. With me today, I got Derek, Donnie.
What's up, everybody?
All right, guys, we're going to be talking a little bit of AEW, but before we do all that, let me know, chat, if you guys can see me, if there's any issues with the video. Just tell me if everything's all good. Ted Bell came in. Hey, everyone, great show tonight. He was feeling it.
Yeah, definitely.
If you guys want to help out the channel, do me a favor. Click that like button right away. Make sure you hit it when you come on in. And you guys can give it a paradigm shift, a black arrow.
Nice.
What else you guys got?
Judas Effect?
I like that. Acid Rainmaker. What do you got? A super kick? Party! Yeah, you can do any of those things to help out the channel, folks. Also, if you guys check the description box, I have been nominated for the Wrestling Podcast Awards. How this happened, nobody knows, but thank you to anybody who put me down and suggested me. I need as many votes as I can get. It's going up until December, so make sure if you guys have a Gmail account, you go in, vote. It's a Google Docs document. It's in the description box below, and we have all the links for the podcast, t-shirts, and everything else. I know I haven't been doing a lot of reviews, guys. I have a personal family issue that I've been having to take care of, and it looks like it's going to be happening even longer, so just be patient with me on the videos. Some of the things may have to be recorded. We're going to have to see how it's going to work out. But I got some special things still planned and lined up for you guys. I've got a really dope collab video that I'm going to be doing soon, so just wait for it. It'll be good. Trust me. With that being said, though, guys, AEW Dynamite tonight. November 20th, 2019 in Indy. Really, really good stuff here tonight, guys. Overall thoughts going into the show, Donnie?
What did I think of the whole show?
I mean, before going in, what were your expectations for this?
Well, as usual, I was excited. I missed the last 2 weeks, so I was excited to watch tonight's show, and oh man, such a good episode. D?
I have to say, I am very impressed.
He said that as soon as this was over. He was very impressed. Lots of good things coming out of this. Let's start with the opening contest. We had Nick Jackson versus Rey Fenix. I'm going to keep saying that because Excalibur said it like that. Hopefully I don't say this one day on a real review and I'm actually botching it. But Nick Jackson versus Rey Fenix. It is just the way he says it. It's just awkward to me. So
sounds funny as hell.
This was a really good match, though. They had a lot of dope lucha moves.
Oh, my God. Speechless, man. I mean, Rey Fenix and I always get it.
Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson.
I always want to call him Matt for some reason. I don't know why. He looks like a Matt. But this match was definitely
lucha-tastic.
Yes,
absolutely.
An A+ match for me.
I really liked how they started off with the kind of catcher's catch can, a little bit of like anything you could do, I could do better.
Yeah.
Going to the floor, and then they kept diving in so the rest counts would have to stop, but then they were outside doing like amazing things. Like they were trying to get the best of each other, running up and down the apron. Yeah. Then they both run into the ring, do the backflip over, fist up, and I was just like, man.
Yes.
It's good shit. If you didn't see it,
you can't do anything but applaud to that.
Yes, King. No Big Dog Mascot is way better. That's how they pronounce it on AAA, so I don't know. It's just the accent, though. It's Phoenix, and he's like, Phoenix. Just listen to it next time. You guys will all notice it from this point forward. But really good stuff here. Another move that I brought up in this match, that German suplex on the apron.
Whoa.
So Nick Jackson at one point catches, he basically dead weights. We're live, folks. We're live. This man's phone's going off. I gotta call him out. So he dead weights Rey Fenix and gives him a German suplex on the apron. Brutal spot. Donnie, you're gonna be taking one of those soon. How did you feel about that?
That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that Yo, that was me and the big dog mascot. You're getting a lot of heat then, King. A lot of heat. He said, this match was great. I missed the start of the match. It was just a good back and forth, King, as you know how these guys roll with this. The deadlift German suplex, though, much respect. These dudes have impeccable chemistry. That was the thing I felt tonight. That was a word that I kept saying. Like, smooth, chemistry, impeccable in a lot of these matches. Dude,
like I said, there's really nothing more you can say about it. This was an impeccable match. I felt like this...
Can I ask you guys something?
Robert, Young Bucks can only work tag matches. No, they're good.
Did you guys, as you were watching this match, did you guys feel like it was an old WCW Monday Nitro old school luchador match?
Ooh, Donnie, excellent point there.
That's what I was feeling. Like Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis.
Hoovy.
Yeah, the Juice,
Eddie Guerrero, Ray.
Yeah, no, that's a good point though. It did feel like it felt like a great opening match. Like there was no other match on this card I would have opened up with over this one.
No.
It was perfect for it. They really stole the show. A destroyer perfectly hit by Nick Jackson. Ray Phoenix popped all the way up for the near fall on that one. But we end the match with a different move, the spinning muscle buster. And I didn't even talk about them like jumping off the ropes. Nick Jackson showing his ability to reverse some of the jump ups. It's crazy. If you guys don't, I can't even write down everything that happened. That's how nuts it was.
It's hard to catch up.
A spinning muscle buster though into in between Phoenix's legs for the 1-2-3 ends the match. We got an interesting dynamic afterwards, Derek, with Phoenix and the handshake with Nick Jackson. What did you think of that? You can basically explain it too.
You know what? So basically, at the end of the match, if you guys didn't see it, Nick Jackson basically held out his hand to shake Ray Phoenix's hand to basically congratulate him on the win for a great match. Ray Phoenix looks at it and is like, walks away. I think, to me, in my opinion, that is Ray Phoenix's unspoken word of saying, I'm the best.
The best! Sorry.
I'm the best in singles competition against you, and the Lucha Bros are the best in tag team competition against you.
Yeah, really dope though, and I like that they just feuded too, so it wouldn't be over right now. It's just kind of like, oh, we'll see you down the road again.
Exactly.
Because they're going to have to come back to this. Robert asks a question that is pertinent to this, so we'll ask. But let me read a couple other things here. King brought up WCW Cruiserweight match. Ted Bell says, man, I miss those 1 hour lucha matches. Hell yeah. Rob says, how do you think AEW execs feel about the WCW comparisons? I think that the WCW comparisons aren't that negative, in my opinion. I think that's something they'd be proud of, to be different than WWE. They want to be different than the product they're going up against and are being most compared to. So I don't think it's an issue.
I don't think it's an issue either.
You guys agree with that?
I agree. Yeah.
I don't know. Chat, how do you guys feel about that? What do you think the AEW execs feel about being compared to WCW? To me, when I look at AEW, I see a lot of... There's WCW moments, like this was WCW, the cruiserweight feel, everything else. But then when we had that like hardcore match with Moxley and Omega, I got an ECW style feel with kind of like upgraded moves and everything else. They had it. Follow me on Twitter at CityBoyCash. You know what? I'm gonna follow you right now because I haven't been on Twitter a lot the past couple days either. So you're getting a follow as we speak. This better be real, King. You've been playing me a lot lately. What did he say, City Boy? Where is it? City Boy Cash? Oh, if I could spell. That's the problem. Is it 1,000? Oh. Did you just start this? This better be legit, man. I just follow whoever City Boy Cash is, so now you know why. What do we got people saying in here? Heck of a Miami show. Yeah, that bash at the beach that was announced earlier this week. Super dope. I wish I could go there because right now being in New York, it's cold as hell. Yeah. Miami would be dope right now.
It would be.
Women, sand castles, beach towels, little volleyball. Eating, what was your man in Bad Santa eating with the girl? Ice cream and beer?
Yeah, ice cream and
beer.
No.
A hot dog?
Hot dog.
AEW's just AEW. Try not to compare shit like that. But... Jesus, you have to remember where these guys came from and where they're fans of. Yo, I see you sick. What's good, bro? You got to be honest with yourself, Jesus. They're taking influences, though, from many different places. They're using lucha style from AAA. They're taking everything we love and putting it together. It's just what it is, man. I see ECW, I see WCW. I even see some WWE-like things that they brought in. WWE, I want to do a video about this, so no one steal my idea, because if you find someone who did it, you know you heard it here first. I want to do a video with some WWE fans, basically asking them, do you think WWE has influenced the way you look at wrestling? Because I think that it has for a lot of people. I don't want to get too deep into it right now, but I think that would be a really dope video to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to the next match. Let's talk about some AEW women's action. The women's division is what's been lacking, but I thought tonight they did pretty decent with this. I know people want more women's matches on the show, but I don't know if you need it all the time. No. You got Britt Baker versus Shida in this one. Bro,
I mean, I think it was a good match.
It was a really good match.
It was definitely a good match.
It was better than what we've been saying. See, to me, Britt Baker, I don't hate Britt Baker. Actually, I love her theme. But Britt Baker comes off awkward in the ring, and it makes stuff clunky.
I mean, she was a little better tonight, but there was still those moments where there's, like, hesitation and just, like you said,
she needs to just feel it.
Yeah.
Like, if you stiff someone, stiff them. Who cares at this point?
Right.
Make your match good.
Yeah, I think she's still a little nervous as far as putting on a good show.
Right.
She's thinking way too much into it. Just let it go. Go with the flow and just let it happen.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
And Shida was awesome. I'm becoming a fan.
Yeah, Shida is that. But my issue with Shida is, where has she been?
Shida's part-time. I believe she wrestled. Is she Stardom?
I think she's Stardom.
So I think she's not full-time AEW. Okay. Or no, she is full-time AEW. Or she's like in the midst of wrapping up to become full-time. Okay. There's something weird with her because she goes back to Japan every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar to like Jamie Hayter and them come over. So Stardom people come over. But now Stardom has a relationship with New Japan. This is going to be kind of wonky. Wrestling is crazy in 2019.
It really is. So
we're going to have to see that. I agree with Donnie and Derek. Great match. Facts, Donnie. Let me see here. Sick wrote, from now on, I'm going to refer to Darby Allin as the ghost of Darby Allin. We'll get to that main event match, too. But this was a better match. We saw like a fake eye poke roll up in this match that you guys were impressed by. I had just walked back in when it happened. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
We also got to see a Falcon Arrow. And then we saw a pin attempt from Shida, and it was really dope because she went in for the pin, and then Britt Baker flips her over and attempts the lockjaw, but it was too close to the rope. Shida gets out, and she ends up winning with a knee strike.
Yeah.
Gets the 1-2-3 here. Not bad.
Not bad. You know, Britt Baker is getting there. I think she's still got jitters and everything, and still trying to figure out how to put on a great show.
And if you guys notice at the end of the match, she was throwing a little tantrum.
Yeah.
You know, and Shida being honorable and bowing to her. You know.
Jesus is telling me that she is full-time now. She just moved to the U.S. recently.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know that she was going back and forth for a little bit, so I couldn't remember if she was or if she was becoming full-time, but I remember reading something about that she was. What's going on, Casey Classic? Good to see you in here, brother.
Cam! Killer.
Donnie, we gotta talk about this Join the Dark Order. And I'm looking at you right now, Rob. I know you're in the chat listening to this. You wanted info about the Dark Order. So now I better hear praise because you got something for the Dark Order. They did a vignette that I missed how the beginning started with the dude with the broken glasses.
So the way the beginning start was they were in a subway and there was a chubby gentleman with the glasses and two guys came up to him, or one bumped and hit him, and the glasses fell off, and the other stepped on the glasses, and they kept walking and laughing.
So it's basically like a bully situation, without bullying the guy.
Yo, let me just tell you this: if you ever meet like a big fat dude and you break their glasses, they're going to mess you up.
Yeah.
Like, I would choke you. Like if I catch you, you're done.
Yeah, this dude would definitely do that.
Cost you mad money. By the way, YouTube, this video is not for kids. Anyway, go ahead.
So the gentleman picks up his glasses, gets on the train, and then this is where I was
for the record, that wasn't Evil Uno, right?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm kidding. I love Dark Order. Let me stop. But it was a promo basically for the Dark Order, and it got really weird throughout.
Well, as it kept going, like, we're still confused, like, what is this? And then all of a sudden we saw Evil Uno's mask show up on the screen real quick, like a flash.
And it was basically like hashtag join the Dark Order.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a cult following. They had some dude talking like Mark Zuckerberg with backgrounds changing behind him. Like, it was mad weird. But the Dark Order got something. So
looking like AKA Daniel Bryan.
6 laughing at quote chubby gentleman. You're sick. Laughing my ass off at the Copa reference. That was for you, Original Biggie. It was on my mind because we were talking about that in the private chat earlier. Join the Dark Order. What do you guys think? Is this what you wanted from them? Was this too awkward?
No, I don't think it was awkward. This is something that I wanted, but I feel like it should have happened a little bit earlier.
True.
But then again, I don't.
They wouldn't
like
be
that.
Mysterious. Then you wouldn't be like, yo, what is this?
Well, it's true. I mean, but if they were gonna come in, this is what you should have led off with.
Jesus said he liked the hot girl in the video with those, I don't even know what you call those side eyes he just put up there. Oh. All right, Jesus, cool. I'm not mad.
But I liked it. It's actually giving me something to be interested in.
Okay. Jesus thought the video was funny. I'm cool with it, man. Dark Order's getting some backstory to them. We'll see what it alludes to eventually. Guys, if you're coming in here, we're at 8 likes. Let's see if we can get 2 more up there. I know we can. Let's talk about the AEW Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. This gives me the WCW feels of Battle Bowl. And Jesus, you might be mad at me for the old school references right now, but that's what this shit is.
Yeah,
it is Battle Bowl. Dusty Rhodes. Have Lex Luger teaming with Ron Simmons versus Muda and Brian Pillman, if you will, daddy. And that's not for you, that's for Stinger. So they have this battle royal. It starts off actually pretty dope. Like, in the commercial, people are coming out. You see everybody coming out. Phoenix is, or not Phoenix, what's his name? Pentagon, thank you, is in the ring. And here comes Rey Fenix. He's coming down wearing the AEW zip-up hoodie. Exact same mask he had on earlier. He gets up there to talk to him, give him the, what's up, bro? You got this, bro. You got this. And then all of a sudden, he rips the mask off when Pentagon turns around, and it's Christopher Daniels. Holy shit. Really good stuff. And he turns around, and then he taps him, and then who dumped him out? Was it Kip Sabian?
I think
it was from the Best Friends. Chuck Taylor, Chucky T.
Yeah.
Chucky T came up, dumps out Pentagon. I was shocked. So I was like, whoa, it's a big elimination early on. But this feud with the Lucha Bros at SCU is continuing. I like it. There's fluidity to this. Holy shit. You don't see this on some other wrestling programs. Wink face. So they get into this battle royal.
Everybody started doing dives out the ring.
Yeah, this wasn't like WWE. People were diving. You had to go over the top rope, but you could go under the ropes. It got a little crazy at times. But let me tell you this. One of the most over people in this battle royal, Billy effing Gunn, dude. Yeah. Billy Gunn, he looked like a giant, number one, compared to everyone else.
Dude, I do not remember a time seeing... Like, I feel like Billy Gunn fucking grew like 20 inches.
He's the same, though.
But I'm saying, like, he grew, he got like 20 inches taller. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
He still looks great, and it's 2019, y'all. Like,
yo,
what's your secret?
Yo, we won't talk about that. But Billy Gunn went out there
looking like a complete monster.
Yo, let me just say this. I laughed at the spot, too, with Sunny Kiss. Sunny Kiss, comes off the ropes, and then she starts, he starts twerking, and Billy Gunn starts smiling, and then you see Billy Gunn's about to shake his ass, but then MJF comes up, ruins it, gets the boos. MJF gets a lot of heel heat. Over the top rope, Sunny Kiss goes, and Billy Gunn and MJF start exchanging words, but then it gets broken up. Yeah. The fights continue. Everybody's out there. Jimmy Havoc. Donnie, what's up with your boy, man? What's up with your boy? Where did he get a staple gun from?
He disappears. Like, I didn't even notice him leaving the ring. And then he comes back in the ring with a staple gun, and he just goes to town and starts stapling everybody. Staple Joey Janela's forehead and stapling everybody's chest and forearms. Legs.
I thought he was going to staple the refs.
Yeah, he was stapling nuts. He did not care. And shout out to Jimmy Havoc, too, who used the word tossers. That is a bad word in the English language in England, the UK. Shout out to my good friends from over there. I'm looking at you, Mags, for this one right now. We were talking about that word on Josh's last podcast. It got really awkward. Really awkward. So funny when I heard him say that tonight. Wow, they censored it for saying Mr. Ass. Come on. So eventually Billy Gunn Jimmy Havoc gets eliminated for using a staple gun. I respect it. A little DQ for that. Like, all right, bro, we can't let you staple people now, man.
Right. You go a little overboard now.
So Billy Gunn, who got tossed out on the second one where it got interrupted and then MJF got him again and he was like,
Orange Cassidy.
Yes, Orange Cassidy and Billy Gunn. This dude is over, bro. He didn't do shit in the Battle Royal. Like, when everyone went to jump someone, he just stood with his hands in his pockets against the corner.
But you gotta do it right, though, because as he was standing there, he just put his hands up like...
When him and Billy Gunn squared off and then he started doing the kicks, Billy Gunn was looking like, what is he doing? I was surprised the crowd reacted like that.
Dude,
we had GCW chants. That's probably the real reason why Jimmy Havoc got pulled out of this. You had freaking Orange Cassidy going nuts. Dude, Orange Cassidy is my favorite wrestler who has yet to wrestle. You're more over when you don't wrestle, Sick. I promise.
No.
This dude freaking goes out there and does that. MJF throws him over the top. MJF is getting legit heel heat. That's what you want out of this. He did his job, and he got more heat on him. Hangman Page is there. Hangman Page was wrecking in this. Like, he was kicking ass.
Yeah, Hangman Page was going to town.
We saw some buckshot lariats, and then it comes down to Jungle Boy, Hangman Page, and MJF. When it gets down to the last two, the match is going to be stopped, and those two will face off next week for the finals to see who gets the Dynamite Dozen ring, I guess. I assume this is going to lead to something, or there's going to be something on the line for this. Yeah. But Jungle Boy looks like he's got the win all lined up, and then MJF, who slid underneath the ropes, pulled him down. Dirty bastard! And it's going to be Hangman Page versus MJF. I cannot wait for Being the Elite this week. You guys know what I'm about to say. MJF's going to be on there. I like horses. And he's going to be dogging Hangman Adam Page. Boys, this is going to be a good one next week.
Oh, definitely.
Live chat. Guys, here. I need a prediction on this one. Who do you book to win the ring? Hangman Page or MJF? D, who you got?
I got Hangman. No. I got MJF.
I agree.
I got MJF just because
he's the salt of the earth.
Yeah, MJF has the momentum right now. I mean, so does Hangman Page, but you know MJF's got what's his name?
Wardlow.
Yeah, Wardlow with him. And, I mean, this is how you keep the heat going for MJF. MJF screwed Cody. Mm-hmm. So why not keep the heat going? If this is what's really putting them over,
let it rock.
Let it rock.
I agree with that. Donnie, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, definitely MJF because you know it would fit with his character even more, like kind of like his character in MLW with the Dynasty. You know what I mean? Just having that what do you call it?
Prick.
Oh.
Yeah, just
pretty much
more of a
heel arrogance.
Yeah, exactly.
He fits in that spot. I agree with you guys. I think MJF should be the winner next week. Yeah. But I can see Cody costing him too.
Yeah.
Hangman, listen, do you guys feel Hangman Page's main event level?
He's almost there for me.
Is he like that upper mid-card Chris Benoit, like 2000 spot sort of?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Like he'll eventually get that top spot.
He's just he's got to find what's going to get him over that next level.
Yes.
Okay, not mad at it. Chat, I have seen everybody put MJF so far. I do not see anybody saying Page, so that'll be interesting. We'll see if we get this correct next week, boys. Let's talk about Chris Jericho's major announcement next. Chris Jericho comes out with Jake Hagar, and he is forced to say sorry for his actions last week, where he was tearing shit up, acting like a baby, similar to his WCW days. Once again, lots of WCW references tonight. Exactly. Smashed his chair. He said he had to pay for everything that he ruined. He got a little bit of a fine, but he didn't care because he's Le Champion. And he is talking, and anytime he had to say the word sorry, he acted like he couldn't say it, and then that's what Jake Hager's line was. Sorry. Sorry. It became like the running butt of jokes for it. Jericho did a great job ripping on Indy too. Where he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have champagne next week, but it's not gonna be this week because this city doesn't deserve it. They have more football teams and hockey teams in Chicago." And I was just like, "Damn, bro."
They definitely called Indy a bunch of bumpkins.
Yeah, he said bumpkins. Terrible. Good heat though for Jericho. I can't believe he can still get heat in this day and age. Like he is someone who I figured the fans beloved, but he does a good job there with that. And then he says that there is no one who could beat him or something. He was talking a lot of crap. All of a sudden you just hear SCU, and here comes the boys down to the ring. All three members of SCU, Scorpio Sky, Daniels, and Kazarian come out. The current AEW Tag Team Champions. And Donnie brought up a good point. Should champions always come out with their belts? I'm with Donnie and say yes.
Yep.
Do they need the belts all the time or no? So that way people know, or...
You know what? I'm kind of like 50-50 with that. Like, honestly, because to me, I feel you already know SCU. If you've been watching, SCU has the.
But not everybody watches that.
That's true. That's true.
And show off those beautiful belts.
Yo, seriously,
that's also true.
And you're the first ever AEW World Tag Team Champion, man. Show that everywhere you go, man. Like, represent.
Right.
Well, we know what happened last time they trusted someone with the belt. You got to be careful with that.
But I also feel like this was a time where if they came out with the belts, it was already going to be a disadvantage because of the inner circle. But if you had the belts with you,
I just think that it's a thing with them coming out with it like, yo, we're the champs, we're proud of these, we're taking them everywhere we go. Like, if you're doing media tours, have the belts with you. Because people want to see them, they want to hold them.
Right. I could go without it.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me if they walk out without it.
No, because it reminds me when Kenny forgot his title back in New Japan during the G1 2 years ago. He's like, I forgot the belt before the match started.
Terrible. Let's see what they're saying in the chat here. Sick brings up, is it true that Vince is suing for the whole Bash at the Beach name? Could be. There's some type of litigation going on between Cody and Vince. I heard rumors that it may be over the Rhodes name as well. Lots of bullshit going on with that. All I saw was Cody put up "Welcome to Pettyville," so you know there's about to be lawsuits back and forth now over everything.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Original Biggie says, of course they should come out. King says that he should have dissed the Colts and the Pacers. You gotta be careful with the Pacers now. Malice in the Palace. That's all I'm gonna bring up. That was a big fight. Ron Artest come out.
You gonna catch that punch from that dude in the church shoe
when he slid and fell from Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah. So SCU comes out. Jericho, he brings up how he penned Chris Jericho with the roll-up. They gave Scorpio Sky kind of the sting push to Jericho being a la Ric Flair. And he's talking about, well, I want a match with you next week. And then he was like, for the title? And he was like, oh, no, never, not for the title. And we're going to give the credit to B-Guns on this, Brandon, who's not in the chat right now. He said that they Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck Jericho into giving him a title match. He was like, you don't want a title match? I'll give you the title match.
Exactly. I don't want it.
Yeah. It was just perfect. And then Scorpio Sky said, instead of being Le Champion, you're going to be Le Bitch next week. Ooh. Got this dude to pop just because he swore.
Exactly. I love it.
Then the Inner Circle begins to attack, and this turns into a shit show. Exactly. Inner Circle comes out. We had did other people come out to make the save?
Jungle Boy and
Jungle Boy,
Dustin Rhodes, right?
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, they started going to work.
Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt got dropped when he first came out, bro. He ran out into a fist. It was down. But it was cool to see people kind of like gang up to help, and it wasn't Cody and all them as it has been. It was someone different.
And Jake Hager had a little standoff.
Don't read that. I see what you read with Obi-Wan. He said Malice in the Palace was awesome. I'm sorry if you disagree with me. Complete chaos.
Obi, I'm with you on that. That was the greatest night of my life watching basketball. I'm sorry.
You boys are tripping, man. Y'all better leave Ron Artest alone when he's on. We got a tech sitting on the table.
Metal World Peace. No, didn't he change his name again?
I don't know. I can't keep up with him. I've been done with him since 2010.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up because he went from Ron Artest to Metal World Peace to something else.
Panda something, right?
Something.
Panda Paws ice cream. I don't know. We get to the next match. Peter Avalon versus Luchasaurus. Squash match. Luchasaurus beats the shit out of Peter Avalon. Robert, put some respect on Peter's name, though. I saw you disrespected him in the Facebook group. Make sure you guys sign up for that Facebook group if you haven't already. We have 571 members strong. Luchasaurus gets the win here, though. He looked dominant in this match, though.
He really did. He starts off with a tail whip kick, and then what's he call his finisher?
No, Sick, you are not the only one who popped for the Baby Yoda comment. Go ahead. His finisher, I don't know if it's the kick, because he picks you up and like reverse flapjacks you down, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That was great. And then when Peter Avalon sold it, the aggression from Luchasaurus was perfect. Like he slammed, he was like, "Turn your punk ass over."
Yeah, so
Boys in the Hood reference.
that was like aggressive as I don't know.
But you know what's the weird part? Luchasaurus is so nice. Did you guys watch the AEW room service with wrestlers with them?
Yes.
That was one of the funnier episodes. I was laughing with Marco.
I enjoyed that one.
They were like, "Marco, tell us about your life." He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I used to live in Belize or wherever, some country in Latin America." They were like, "When did you live there? You never told us this." He was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then he was telling stories about like when he first got a car, like he bought his first car, and he was like, "Yeah, I had to ask Matt Jackson if he would be like one of the people that would sign for me, saying like I'm good for this money." And then he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Matt, I can't use your cell number. Do you have a home number?" He's like, "No, I don't have a home number." So I just gave him the number to the Jacksonville Jaguars stadium. Idiots. So they had me laughing at that. They did some good stuff with that. So if you haven't checked that out, go and find the YouTube videos for AEW are excellent. I love what they do with that. Peter Avalon, do you guys feel bad for the librarians? Or do you guys hate this?
I don't know.
Chat, what do you think?
I kind of do, because he's actually, I've seen his indie matches right before AEW, and he's really good. So it feels like a Kurt Hawkins kind of thing right now.
Yeah. But dare I say, he reminds me of someone, a.k.a.
Phineas and Ferb?
Nah. You know what he does? He does definitely look like Phineas, though.
You're done. Not say another word.
But he definitely reminds me of Damian Sandow.
Yeah, they have that kind of...
Actually, yeah.
He definitely reminds me of Damian
King
Sandow.
says it's a stupid gimmick. I don't mind the people in the gimmick. I don't know, though. I'm cool with it, because they're not winning. It's not like they're putting them over.
That's why I felt like he reminded me of Damian Sandow. Because Damian Sandow, he was basically like... the scholar,
right?
And now he's the librarian. So I feel like it's kind of the same gimmick, but just polished a little bit differently.
Yeah, and you know what? We were wrong too about Dustin and them coming out for that match. Luchasaurus and them did come out. Dustin comes out for this match at the After Effect.
Yeah.
So we have Pride and Powerful versus Private Party. This was the match dedicated to Matt Travis from House of Glory. Rest in peace to him. Yes.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Tragedy. What happened to him? House of Glory alumni, I guess we'll call these guys. I don't know if Santana and Ortiz trained there, but they put on a lot of matches there. I believe they were the tag champs for a little bit. We heard House of Glory chants in the crowd. I thought that was really dope.
Yeah.
The stalling suplexes. Let's start right there with that. Yo, I don't know how many times they switched stalling suplexes.
Mark Quinn. It was like 4.
Mark Quinn, dude, they were tagging in and out, holding him, and then passing him to each other. I thought the dude's blood was going to rush to his head. Right. I don't know how they did that for that long without dude probably like getting super dizzy.
Yeah, I think it was like 4.
And then Ortiz finally hits him with the Falcon Arrow. I thought that was super dope.
What they
did with that. Stalling suplexes were great. We kind of had a weird botch during this match too.
Yeah, that
with the ref, like, but maybe we didn't see it though, because I think what they were saying was Santana pulled him trying to say, "Hey, that's not the legal man. I'm the legal man."
Yeah,
not the 3 count. So he was down, and the ref was like 1, 2, and then he like let up, and everyone said what happened. But Santana, I guess, pulled him. They got to fix these awkward moments when they're laying out the matches, and this is a criticism. So don't say I'm a WWE fanboy. When you're pulling the ref, nobody saw what happened. Number 1, so we think the ref just stopped counting. Everyone's like, "Hey, what the hell is this?" Mm-hmm. And he's like trying to argue back and forth. The ref looks nervous as shit. That's Paul Turner from Ring of Honor. And hopefully he fixes it. I don't think it was a botch though, King. I think it was just we missed what was supposed to be part of the story.
I I think a lot of people watching and a lot of people there missed what happened.
It was confusing because you're watching so much action too. When these guys are moving so fast, you don't have the time to tell the story.
Right.
So the referee was there. He's arguing about making a tag, but then the tag never happened. So it was a cluster. Yeah. It was a big cluster that they shouldn't have had happen. Eventually, though, Nick Jackson comes down. He steals the slapjack, whatever you want to call it, baseballs and socks, oranges and socks. I don't know what the hell they're beating people with.
You give him a lip, boy?
I don't know what the hell this is. This looks like some Warriors type shit running around with the New York City pinstripes on and the baseballs and socks.
Warriors.
Yo, how did that dude fit his fingers into those 3 bottles?
I don't know, dude. I tried that. I couldn't do it. I'm like, wait a minute.
One of my all-time favorite movies, man.
Oh, great video game, too, if you guys have never played Warriors.
I actually have that video game on the PS4 right now.
Yeah, that's a dope game.
Yeah,
I still have my PS2 copy.
Man, that joint is dope.
Yo, hit that like button if you like the Warriors video game. So, we get the botch, and let me just say this. Going back to impeccable, another impeccable moment. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know who got put on the top rope. Was it Santana? I believe it was. Yep. Santana gets put on the top rope, and Cassidy starts yelling for Marquand to get in. We got him set up.
Yeah.
They did a great storytelling when they went for the what's the string move called? Something string, right? The silly string.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
Like
but his back gave out during it, so he was down on the ground for a while. He calls him to get into the ring to hit their finisher. He goes for the gin and juice. So basically, Isaiah Cassidy's in the corner looking around like, hold up, wait. And then as soon as he gets in, he begins to move and runs out of his way. He hops over him. He rolls to the side, and while he's hitting it, he got back up in enough time to hit the cutter, the gin and juice, 1, 2, 3. Pride and Powerful suffer their first loss. Way to put over Private Party, who needs these wins. I love that they're getting these underdog wins at times. It looks really good.
And it was an awesome tribute match.
It was. Definitely an awesome tribute match.
Someone said, damn, the Warriors are 3-12. Why am I not surprised? Really good here, though. After the gin and juice, they look smooth in this one. I'm sure Matt Travis will be proud of what they did for this match. Thank you for the 10th like, whoever put that up.
Definitely.
Damn, dude. Really good stuff, man.
It was. And
this is where Dustin Rhodes and everybody started to come out, though.
Sammy comes out first.
Sammy Guevara.
Vlogging at the same time he's attacking. Who did he attack first?
Was it Nick Jackson?
No, Nick Jackson came out.
Nick came out
after that.
After the
or no, he was out there already because he took the thing from him. So he was out there.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
who came? Someone came out though. Sammy was stomping someone. He was looking weird with the leather jacket on and shit. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? I know you're hot. Like, I don't know. This kid's weird.
Spanish guy, man.
Spanish guy.
So Dustin comes out. Dustin Rhodes was playing no games. He was just hitting people with the cast. Like, I don't give a shit. Sit down. So I like him with the cast though. It gives him some motivation, little cowboy Bob Orton-esque.
Almost messed up his hip though.
Oh yeah, when he was getting hyped, but he still has it, man. I'm glad to see him still in the ring.
Oh yeah,
really good stuff, man. King said that was an upset win. I agree, but they held it down for this.
And real quick with the Warriors being 3-12, any of you who believes that Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer, your ass.
Yo,
just putting it out there.
Come on, dude.
He's trash. I'm sorry.
That team's
not sorry.
That team's trash. Going in the Hall of Fame, bro. They didn't buy anyone except for Durant, and before that was a great team. I give it up to Mark Jackson for putting that team together.
Draymond deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
He was part of the team, bro.
Does he deserve it though?
Moving on to the main event: Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley.
Oh. Man.
Holy shit, dude. I don't even know what was match of the night. It's tough. It's got to be between this and the opening match for me.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley was straight beauty. So, you kind of get a video package beforehand. And this
awesome video package.
Darby Allin is one of these crazy Jeff Hardy-like MFers who he's out there, he's doing his thing, and he's just weird, but people love this dude, yo. Draymond sucks. Derek, stop it. Moxley versus the ghost of Darby Allin. Sick was not playing about that shit. He's really saying that. So, Darby Allin, if you guys don't know, the reason he paints half of his face was someone in his family got into a car accident. I don't know how true this story is. You gotta ask Darby. And his uncle, did he pass away from that?
Yes.
And ever since then, he said that he feels like he's half dead.
Yes.
So that's why he paints half of his face the way he does.
I respect it.
He comes out in a body bag that was shown in the video that says Mox on it, just like Moxley's jacket. And so these dudes who just probably came from the gym in Indy put him down, and then all of a sudden the body bag rolls over, and you see him come out with a skateboard with a GoPro on it. Darby Allin's the shit, bro.
Darby.
He's so weird that it's cool, man.
I like Darby. You just gotta get rid of them shorts.
Robert says, stop comparing Darby to that junkie MFer drink.
Whoa.
Oh, that was supposed to be drunk. POS.
Whoa, Rob.
Rob's on the high horse, man. He's on the high horse. I don't know what to say.
See, I'll be talking about me, man.
No, we will talk about you still. You're angry. So he comes out the body bag. He's ready to fight. Here comes Moxley. Moxley's theme hits, and I like his theme. I don't know. It's very
I
80s.
I love it.
Yeah, and it sounds like, yo, I'm ready to
love
beat some ass. So Moxley comes out. Fans are chanting for him. He hops over the barricade. Yo, before this match even really gets underway, Darby Allin just jumps out the ring like a torpedo right into his face. Like, holy shit.
Like, Darby wanted that smoke.
I'm saving that line, Sick. So they go into the match. They're beefing throughout. They start fighting in the crowd and everything, but the bell hasn't officially rung, so it didn't start yet. The fans are into this. They are loving it, chanting for whoever their favorites are. Anything from the match you guys want to talk about before we get to the finish?
Oh,
let's just talk about it.
I love Darby's style he uses. The way he moves, kind of like a young Muda.
Ooh.
Like,
that's
you know, like
comparison.
how he amateur wrestling where the wrestlers would drag their knees across, but the way Darby does it is just like quick slide. Just his movements kind of remind me of a young Muda.
Darby to me comes off as awkward, but he knows what he's doing awkward.
Yeah.
Like, he does everything differently than everyone else. And I like that. And I think Moxley is starting to feel like himself now.
Yeah.
Like, in WWE, you could feel him going through his, like, promos and his ways. And now that he's free, he feels so much better. And he's like, yeah, I'm actually the cool dude. I know what I'm doing here.
Right.
And he starts pounding on people. It just works out so much better.
Yeah. To play off of what Donnie was saying with Darby Allin and how he moves, I'm not trying to give it any promo, but you guys saw that match with, I think it was a title match in NXT with Leo Rush, right?
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks
against
ago.
Drew Gallagher?
Yeah, and how the way he was moving through the ring,
ropes.
off the ropes. That reminded, like, when what Darby was doing tonight, that reminded me of that. And I didn't even see that match. I just saw it, like, on Instagram.
King said Moxley is so fire. Sick says I haven't seen anything done with a body bag since the Attitude Era. Sick might be correct on that, because I can't think of the last time they've used one like that in a while.
What are we just talking wrestling in general? Like,
go ahead, throw it out.
All right, I think the last time I saw a body bag was with Jimmy Havoc and one of the ICW guys. It was a pretty brutal death match, and the body bag was involved.
Of course, he's watching death matches going in ICW. Great promotion too, by the way. If you guys ever get a chance to watch it. And I didn't mention that either in this video. So whoever stuck around, you get a treat. Powerslam.tv got a free promo code for you. You guys get 1 month free if you use the code EPW show. All down below. So a month free if you guys are into indie wrestling. Back to this though. So I'm just gonna go to the coffin drop spot because that's where shit got kicked up. So Darby Allin has Moxley down after he like busted his finger onto the turnbuckle. Watch the match, guys. I can't explain this to you. He goes for the coffin drop and it looks really good. But during the jump, Moxley twists and turned right into like a choke, like a clutch. Darby flips up into the Bret Hart Rowdy Piper finish. That's all I could ever think of it as. And near fall happens. They eventually wind up to where Moxley's on the top rope sitting, and they're battling back and forth, and then all of a sudden, he goes up, Darby starts climbing up, you're like, oh, Darby's about to get him, but then Moxley ain't going for it. He double hooks this man's freaking arms. And to quote Sick here in the chat, because he wrote something that was absolutely great. He wrote, he was half dead after that double arm DDT off the top rope. He almost botched it to where Allen's feet like fell off before.
He was like,
but
get your ass.
Moxley hulked his ass up. He was like, get your ass up here, boy. And he dropped him right on his dome. I hope he's not hurt, bro, because that looked too real.
Yeah,
he went down 1, 2, 3. Moxley gets the win. Moxley is a G in AEW, bro. I think he's climbing closer and closer to a title shot.
Yeah, definitely climbing up there. I didn't think he was gonna go that route. I thought he was gonna be like, I don't know, some kind of move. I don't know what it would have been, but I figured it was gonna be something. Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting the double underhook DDT. Man. I wasn't expecting that.
And you know what? The way he did it looked like how he did it to Juice Robinson in the G1.
Yo, come on. Don't talk about my boy Juice like that, man. leave Juice alone, man.
I love Juice.
Me too. CJ Parker for life.
Dude, that has to be the best DDT I've ever seen.
Yo, chill. Jake the Snake, bro. You disrespect it.
Nah, bro. Because, come on, dude. That...
I don't know. See,
I don't know. That was good though. That was a really good DDT.
Dude, I'm going with that.
We're gonna have to take it to the tape library and figure out that. There's a lot of good DDTs. Sick just adds this. He says, I just want to say, after years of being burnt out on wrestling, which he has, we talked about it, AEW is restoring my faith in wrestling. It's super refreshing and makes me feel like I can grow with the new names in the mainstream.
Nice.
I agree though. A lot of fans were getting like that.
You know what?
I love Jesus for writing juice.
You know what? I have to agree because CJ could tell you, I was that, just like you, I was that same person that I grew tired of wrestling. Like, I stopped, like, what was it, like a year? Maybe more than that since I stopped watching it?
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for CJ, that I probably wouldn't be watching wrestling now. So then, if we keep it that way, I wouldn't be watching AEW. So now I agree with you because this is giving me a breath of fresh air. Because what's that group with Luchasaurus called?
Jurassic Express.
Jurassic Express. It took me a minute to grow with them, but I'm growing with them. And that was the thing. Like, I grew with the new wrestlers in WWE, but then I got tired of them again. I feel like I can't, like, eventually, you will get tired of seeing the same people over and over. But right now, I don't feel that way. I'm growing with the new wrestlers that are here that they know who they are. I don't. So this is my first time actually seeing these people. So I'm growing along with you.
Six said, don't disrespect the originator, man. Jake the Snake, man. Damien's dinner time, if you don't know what DDT stands for. He discovered that move by accident, tripping. Robert said, unrelated, that he hates senior citizens. Yikes. Line of the video, I'm sorry. 2009 kills my hopes for wrestling. Damn, this is depressing. Raw and SmackDown are so boring, Jesus basically writes here. Guys, let's bring up the thumbs up or thumbs down show first, everybody. Same for you, live chat. Stop doing your thumbs like that. Thumbs up show, man. I love it. This was really good, man. We were almost saying A-range, I think.
Yeah.
This is what I want from a pay-per-view, though. This is the feeling that I want afterwards. I've only felt like we're right there. We're reaching for it, but we haven't grabbed it just yet for me to give them an A on their pay-per-views. But I feel like it could be coming soon if they keep pushing like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they keep putting on these kinds of shows, definitely.
Let's talk real quick. The thing I brought up with you guys earlier, live chat, this is for you as well. The question was posed to me on Twitter. Do I think AEW is putting on too many good matches?
No.
Well, hold on now. They're saying that this is the WCW formula of you're going to give away all your good matches on free TV because next week we have MJF versus Hangman Page. We're also getting Pac versus Kenny Omega in a rematch, which is, holy shit, that was pay-per-view match before. Yeah. So are we getting too many? What's up? What do you guys think?
I don't think so. I mean, because you could put on a great match in a regular show and then put on a great match in a pay-per-view. So I think people are thinking too far into it. Yeah. You want to sit there and watch a fucking dumbass show of people like, oh, let's just go through our normal routine. Let's not surprise the fans. Let's not make them happy because they spent hundreds of dollars.
So basically, like a Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
But I also, to the extent though, I kind of hear what people are saying though. This was the WCW formula. I'm just trying to bring up the other side of it. Mm-hmm. Could people get burnt out on the matches? Yes, but here's. Do you want to add to this real quick, Donnie, before I go and make mine?
No, you finish.
All right, well, with this point, I think that you have to have these matches because you have to impress. You have to come out swinging. This is not like you've been doing it for a while. You could wait. Ball, no. The bases are loaded. Full count. You need to swing at this shit. You need to bring it in so that the team can win. They have to do this. And I thought they did a good job. Phoenix and Nick Jackson, not tag partners, but they had a sweet singles match. That was, to me, preserving a great tag match that you don't need to do every single time.
Right.
You still had the same players in it, but it was different. You can do this. And all you have to do is keep mixing people up. And I'm sure within a year or two, you're going to have different talents coming in and out.
Yes.
In and out. So,
and as they grow, like you said, they're going to have new people coming in. So it's going to be different matches, different types of styles that are going up against each other. Like okay, let's see. Let's say for let's just say as a whole, no particular company, nothing. You have Ray Phoenix versus
Nick Jackson.
No, not even that. Ray Phoenix versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's gonna be a great match.
Exactly.
The talent in wrestling is great today. To me, it's hard to tell someone like, yeah, you're not gonna be as good. You're gonna be an enhancement guy, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just there's so many good wrestlers, man, that you have to take advantage of this. NXT was fired tonight. I saw someone bring that up in the chat. I did catch parts of it, and it looked really good. Sick asks, have they announced another pay-per-view yet? Not officially, but I think one is coming, and it might be. There's rumors that they trademarked AEW Blood and Guts. When Vince made that little remark, they're just blood and guts. So they may have some type of ECW Extreme type pay-per-view, I heard. I've also heard rumors of a War Games match, but they're going to call it the Match Beyond, like Dusty had originally. Mm-hmm. So, hey, it is what it is.
Let's put it like this.
Jesus said, I agree, they're overreacting to the match. People need to STFU, let you kids figure out what that means. Don't do WWE give up pay-per-view matches. It depends on when you're going to do it, King. I get it, though. I hear you on that. You don't want to do Goldberg, Hulk Hogan in the Georgia Dome and not put it on pay-per-view, then have Goldberg fight Mr. Perfect or Kurt Hennig on the pay-per-view.
Right.
What? Those fans be wanting to see Corbin versus Roman Reigns every week. Stop it. Fickle fans. Such good shit.
Yeah, horrible. Let's put it like this. I have yet to fall asleep on a AEW match.
Facts.
Or show.
Big facts. NXT War Games is this Saturday. Yes, it is. And that'll probably be the next time you catch a video from me. It's going to be difficult, but we'll see what we can work out. Hopefully the intern is quiet. Pray for me that night. And Sunday we will be here with a Survivor Series review as well. So make sure you guys are in here and you join. Vince, insert corny poop joke here. Yeah, because we're the shit. So
exactly.
What we need from you guys is to keep enjoying the content. If you guys want to hear about NXT TakeOver, come on in this Saturday. Tell a friend, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So if you like the content, hit the subscribe button, man. Help a brother out. And if you've got content, tell me down below, man, and check out your videos and stuff. We got great people in here who do content from KC Classic, Obi-Wan. Lots of people who come in here and just do sometimes video game reviews, Big Welsh Dog Gaming, everybody. And I got to give props to King, Jesus, Sick. These guys know their wrestling shit. They have great knowledge on the product. Rob, too. Rob is the mod, one of the best in the world. So, mad props to him as well. I love you guys, man. EPW means a lot to me, and you guys have been helping me through a bunch of shit lately. So, thank you guys.
And also, another thing for Rob, make sure you get those EPW t-shirts, publictee.com.
tpublic.com.
TeePublic, my bad.
It's in the description. Don't worry.
Rob did an awesome job with those designs, so check them out, man.
And I want to shout out the YouTube channel Facts First. I had to. I'm giving them credit for that because I had to take it just for this show because this was a Facts First Presents kind of thing.
This is true. But live chat, I appreciate you guys. You're the best. I don't know why Rob wrote cheesecake.
Yeah, that cheesecake.
NWA is good as well. Jim Cornette has been released. That's another video for another time. I'm too tired to talk about this right now. We definitely got to talk
about that in the near future.
So, Rob says if we reach 1K by Sunday, he'll give away a shirt. So make sure you guys are good for that. Rob, we got to get together too on end of the year awards. Guys, I will be setting that up probably either via SurveyMonkey or Google Docs. And you guys will get that. And I'll read off the awards on here probably and put them to podcast form. So make sure Hungry Ass. Shut up, Jesus. So with that being said, though, guys, we're out. Thank you guys for watching this edition of AEW Dynamite Review. Peace.